My next guest is a guy with so few professional credits. He's already using this one as a credit, and he hasn't even been out yet. Please welcome the official Don Rickles historian, Todd Glass, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, Todd?
All right.
Sit down.
Okay, I know this is probably a long way to go. I pulled over. Have you ever seen these on the highway, folks? Yeah. Folks, I meant that in a good way. I didn't mean to imply you live in mobile homes. Don't get offended. This lady's sitting over in the corner going, "Don't we get a sandwich?" Anyway, that was a little Rickles. Do you ever see these shredded tires on the road? I was like, "Who gets a flat, Paul?" And I always use the host name because it makes it seem nicer. And goes, "Who gets a flat?" And just goes, "Oh, honey, let's just drive till it comes off the rim. I don't want to change it." Thank you. That was well worth it. I almost got killed just for one guy in the front to go, "Oh, they're not professionals?" Okay.
By the way, you'll be meeting Don Rickles periodically through Todd's appearance.
Yes.
He's possessed by Don Rickles.
It's uncontrollable. I mean, it's not. I don't want to mimic him, but I end up because I'm a big fan. Do you see this watch here? Can you see that? Everyone see that?
Oh,
okay.
that's great. That's you and Don.
That's Don Rickles.
Unbelievable.
So I bought a wrench yesterday. I'll tell you, it's.
How about them cubbies, huh?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you, I'm gonna go home and hit somebody hard. You know, there's some lady's gonna send in a letter. I thought that was wrong. You know, I'm very nervous, because Dana is hilarious,
yeah.
And I don't have an act, and Dana does.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that. So talk to me here. Tell me, now, you're such a huge Don Rickles fan. You do him all the time. Did you meet him? Obviously, you have met him, but what happened when you met him? Did he appreciate your impression? Was he annoyed? Did you annoy
I don't
him?
think it's any of your business. You know, every time a guest comes on your show, you pry into their whole life. Can't you just mind your own business? What if I was really like that? No matter what you asked me, I said no. You go, "So, do you like traveling?" "It's all right." So I guess you notice a big difference between LA and California? Not really. I met Don Rickles like a year ago. It was really interesting. I was very nervous. I didn't think I'd get that nervous meeting a star.
Did he zing you back? Did you go back and forth? Did he play him for you?
No, all I did was you know, whenever you hear stories about people meeting stars and they, you know, get, you know, what do you call that? Act like an idiot. I think that's a technical term. It happened once. I met Susan Lucci, actually, at the Hilton when I was working the Improv in Irvine. Thought I'd throw that in. And
you ever work in the other rooms?
No, just the Improv.
Don't touch, that's mine.
And she was at this. I hope this is a good story. She was at the end of the hallway.
I'm not touching your little tire thing.
Was that what, you know, I told my friend Dave Rath, I said the tire thing. He goes, "Todd, I think that's, you know, you're going too far for a joke." Did you think that was worth it, folks? So anyway, I met Susan Lucci.
Dave Rath was just prompting.
Don't interrupt
by
me.
the way.
Anyway, that was a little Rickles. If he was on your show,
that was a lot of Rickles.
He'd be like, "Fred Wolf sits over there. Fred, where you, Fred?" Fred goes home and tells his kids, "I'm just like Ed McMahon," and they go, "You're not." Anyway, marvelous job, Fred. And after the show, he stands on the highway going, "Want a bagel?" I don't know what that meant, folks. You don't care. They drop you off on a bus, they pick you up in an hour, and you all go, "Let's go home and play with the dog." And I sweat. 30 years in the business, now I gotta...
It's amazing, you know, after all the years in business, you think Rickles would be doing better than that.
This is an impression.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, well, let's go. Let's
Can we hear
move
the
on
rest of the
here.
Susan Lucci story?
Well, it's one of the, I feel like Charles Nelson Riley right now, just telling a story that goes nowhere, and the whole audience goes. But the story is that I met her, and this is going to seem stupid, but she was at the end of the hallway making tea, right? And I went over, and she looked at me. She goes, "Do you like tea?" And I went, "Are you talking to me?" She goes, "Yes." And I go, "I can't believe you're talking to me." And she goes, "Well, I am." And I go, "I just can't believe it." And then at that point, she was starting to doubt why she was talking to me. And she goes, do you like tea? And this might not seem stupid to you right now, but at the time, I just kept repeating it in my head, like Mom said, don't play ball in the house on the Brady Bunch. And I said, she goes, do you like tea? And I went, no, but I like chocolate milk. Oh, my. And all I could think of, I went back to my room and went, I like chocolate milk. And she just pictured me with a big chocolate mustache going, and she probably, I know she was in her room going, oh, there was some guy in the hallway, I like chocolate milk. And the rest of the week, she went out of her way to ignore me. I didn't even see her, but I thought that would be a good ending.
Maybe she'd give her...
She went out of her way to ignore me, like I saw her again, like she'd be in the hallway.
We'll be right back after this. Don't go away, Todd. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. I want to thank Dana Gould for being here. Come on back next time to Comics Only. Good night.
I'm right.
No, 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 I'm right.
I'm right.
No, I'm right.
I'm right.